Be me. 20-yo. Tall. Handsome. Gets headache. Gets nosebleeds. Go to hospital. Go in MRI. Have tumor in my skull. Not cancer and treatable. But no one has expertise here. Whole consultation cost like 2,000 birr. Ethiopian healthcare dirt cheap. Have to get treated abroad. Don't want to give parents $100k debt. Haven't told them. Headache a constant pounding now. Nose bleeds non-stop. Still won't tell. Peace out. Be me, Asperger's and psychopathic. Have 137 IQ from both clinical tests done by psychiatrists, 132 from ASVAB. Bright but weird brain, I guess. Grew out of Asperger's. Reinforced my sociopathy through shit parents to the point of unfeeling robot, not sure if I ever was human. Still have autistic mind powers. I'm so disgusted with myself. Half my brain is basically deleted, so I basically have just bizarre strengths and weaknesses. Could get from A to E without following baby steps, I was told. Calculations etc. were automatic for me. To the point that I couldn't proof anything or understand anything. Studied for weeks on end until 3 a.m. before CAF tests in college, would get 33%. Thought it was hopeless, hated my life. Life has worked out very well, since for me career-wise. I always looked good, I'm now sexy due to going to gym. Some people pick up on me being a mindless sociopath. All my exes and close friends have. Most people pass me off as just harmless and mindless. Behind the scenes, I'm totally nuts, and no one gets it or believes it. I can control the crazy, just vent it when I'm alone with fantasies, etc. Is it moral for me to get into a relationship with a woman? I'm at the age of settling down, I have no moral compass, and while I hate people, I do experience love to the extent that I would care about the life of those I'd get in relationships with. So, this happened to me today, and I wanted some input on what, if anything, I could do to improve the situation. Be me, first day back in person. Excited to finally go back and talk with people, see, woman, my age again. Feel confident through learning how to better socialize over the summer through here and through practice early. Come to class 15 minutes early, expecting to catch some people early. See that the prof is already in, with people sitting inside. That's where .wav. Whatever, I can talk to people inside while I take my seat. Enter classroom. Silence. Dead, uninterrupted silence. WTF.png. Take seat, still befuddled at the oppressive quiet. It lasts for another 20 agonizing minutes before the prof starts to speak. Even during the sanctioned icebreaker, I could only find another guy that was willing to talk to me. Prof does her lecture, ends early because first week. Silence still permeates, though not as oppressive thanks to so minor chatter. MFW as I leave the class. How on God's green earth do I address this? I knew that kids my age were stunted socially, but holy fuck I didn't think it would be this bad. I don't want to continue the semester like this, and I want to actually talk with people, see, woman, and socialize. What can I do in this situation to attempt to mend it and get socializing with my classmates? It was like straight out of a fucking porno, man. I don't even know if I can write it out. It's gonna sound ridiculous. Be me. 18-yo Coomer virgin. Go over to best friend's house. Friend isn't home, but his mom is. He won't be back home for hours, but I don't have license, so I'm stuck there as my friend has his mom's car, so she can't take me back home. I decide to chill with her until my own mom comes to pick me up in a few hours. She offers me some leftover pizza. Not great, but she's a terrible cook, so I would rather take day-old pizza than whatever the fuck she ends up cooking. She opens bottle of wine and offers me some. I refuse, so she ends up drinking the whole damned bottle herself as we're talking. Somehow she forgot I was only 18. I think she was just trying to get me drunk to calm my nerves for what was to come. After a while she complains that her back hurts and asks me to massage her back and shoulders. Her lower back is quite sore, so she keeps walking forward little by little as I'm massaging her lower back until she eventually hits the kitchen countertop. I work my way upward on her request, and she's still trying to get away from me, leaning forward on the countertop until I'm literally pressing her down onto the counter as I massage her upper back and shoulders. Her butt is rubbing against my crotch, so of course I get a boner. She notices immediately and yells at me to stop and get off of her. I immediately step back, and she takes her top half off the countertop and turns around to look at me while holding her shirt together. Somehow her blouse came loose during the massage. I'm embarrassed as fuck and worried she's going to tell my mom that I tried to assault her. Be me. 5 minutes ago. Sitting in a chair on my college campus waiting for next class. Listening to Wheatus. Asian woman walks by me. Stops in front of me looking around, obviously confused. Turns to me and says, "Excuse me?" I take out my earbuds. "How do I get to the place where you leave?" "You mean, to go outside?" I reply. "Yes, like that." "Yeah, come follow me." I get up and she follows me, staying by my side as I walk her to the exit. Before I get there she sees the door and asks me if that's where we're heading. "Yeah, just forward and out there." She walks away, turning around twice and saying thank you. I am sitting here so proud of myself right now. I'm new in this city and I've just been doing nice things for people, and it brings me more joy than I've ever felt. Is this normal? Be me. Play in band with a good friend of mine for a couple years, end up taking a break because I'm very busy. Hits me up for a private party gig he's doing in October, asks me to fill in on drums and I agree. The other band member is someone I used to jam with, but found out he was on heroin. Starts showing up to my house high on heroin for practice. Slumps over on my couch one night and nearly passes out. Tell good friend I can't have him around anymore and we need to figure something else out, this is really bad, etc. Okay, but we gotta practice and play this show. Basically tells me he wants me to slide it under the rug for now so we can do the gig. Doesn't realize how serious this guy's addiction is. Starts making me out to be the bad guy for telling the addict to get lost. What to do, I hate drugs and have lost people to them. Be me. Senior year. Gotta get degree plus minors. Taking least credit hours I've ever taken here. Working same amount as last year, 30 hours a week. Working out the same amount. Similar sleep schedule. Diet is healthy-ish, not relapsing. Only really drinking or smoking weed once a week or so. Broke things off in a stressful relationship, seeing a partner now who seems genuinely interested in me and caring. Brain is fucking fried, body is physically deteriorating. I felt like dogshit before, but I just feel so weak now. I'm 20 years old, and I feel like my body is completely falling apart and my head's barely screwed on. Is this normal? Is it really the case for adults, where you hit a third decade of existence and everything just starts to spontaneously break or tear or hurt? How am I so much more stressed if I'm literally just doing what I've already done and was capable of doing before? Be me. Hate myself a little more than average. Girlfriend of 7 months messes with me to the point where I end things with her because I can't take it anymore. Try talking to other girls, but never works out. All parents care about is grades. Hate my life. Spend hours in my room and only enjoy video games and doing graffiti. Dad doesn't like it when I do art because he says it won't help me in the future. Hate myself. Hope it ends soon. Be me. Go on date with decently attractive girl. Specifically take her out to a nice restaurant along local Mariana. We sit down and order. She spends an entire hour doing nothing but talking about everything she thinks, feels, and does in her life. It's all the most arbitrary and boring shit ever, how she went on a wilderness retreat, and she does cosplaying. She occasionally asks me questions. Have nothing to say, because I can't think of anything. She continues to talk for the next hour. Finally stop and just tell her that we should leave and do something else. I can't stand what other people, not just women, but all other people have to say. Why do I care? Am I you? I already have one fucking life to hold the reins on. Why are you telling a bunch of shit I don't care about? I don't even live a boring life, I work a great and active job and keep in good shape. What the fuck gives? Are all women this much of puppy dogs that they can't find anything cool to talk about? Please? Shut the fuck up. What should I possibly do?